The day they advised me otherwise, that boss, elephants in the room, state of emergency. Now we need a state of emergency. I will not hesitate in declaring a state of emergency.
The fight against Galamsey has become one of the biggest problems that the nation is battling with. Because political party be any time of opposition, as someone working, it do NPP for so, not just say NDC for say, a Jamoba, or Mubetimia Boas of Galamsey in sense, even using AI. Now, NPP for also co-opposition, they are now also trying to say almost a solution to the Galamsey. The question is, who is having the solution to Galamsey? Because Omumi Onuni na Nabusia, I was a bonfire mawom.
Yodika, Tode Yasach, Tode Yasach, Tode Yasach. Elahenu Yehua Eka.
John Dramani Mahama, the President of the Republic, HSNRA Utimimbo and Homo, the Equishia stakeholders involved when it comes to our lands and then the Galamsey fight. John Dramani Mahama also mentioned, say, the main reason at the state of emergency, Onyen declare and say, according to the state security, was it they can fight against Galamsey using the troops, which is a soldiers for any other. So right now, no, the all trying to say the State Council on Security, Edinburgh Brand said John Dramani Mahama should declare a state of emergency. Was it a band year and ne? On John Dramani Mahama, or go ahead, no wakadi or moyer. But right now, there is nothing like that. It's more preno was munyan to was here. Semrano Swan, John Dramani Mahama, Sunny Walkan, or Bayanisa. You know, here is the BJ show. You do want to subscribe, share the link, tell us about the BJ show, and the next thing is you do want to leave a comment. Yente John Dramani Mahama.
Elephants in the room, state of emergency. You know, yes, I have the power to do it. But the president acts on the authority, not only on the authority, on the advice of the National Security Council. And as at now, this moment, the National Security Council believes that we can win the fight against Galamsey without a state of emergency. I want to assure you that the day they advised me otherwise, that, boss, now we need a state of emergency, I will not hesitate in declaring a state of emergency. But we do still think that we have the powers to be able to win this fight. And as we deploy more troops and we apply more resources to the fight, I'm sure that gradually we'll begin to see that we're winning the fight. So like I said, this is not going to be a one-stop dialogue. We're going to continue to update you. We need your support. We need your criticism. We need your advocacy. We need your pressure. Continue to put our feet to the fire, because that will encourage us to also continue to work harder. And so I want to personally assure you that as president, I will also continue to put pressure on my lands ministry and all the ministries that are involved in this to make sure that we're able to hand over to our children and our grandchildren an environment that our great-grandfathers handed over to us. They gave us a beautiful country with a lot of forests and trees and beautiful rivers. We should not hand over poisoned rivers and desecrated forests to our children and our grandchildren. And so we will continue to fight. I believe that we'll win the fight against Galamsey. And I want to thank you for the advocacy that you continue to do. I like that somebody raised that, what are we doing to the kingpins? Because most of those 1,400 who have been arrested are young youth who are looking for something to be able to look after themselves. And we'll prosecute them, we'll imprison them. But those who run those operations are the ones that we must be arresting and imprisoning, not these little boys, you know. And so we need to change our strategy. We can arrest the boys and all that. And I think that even if we send them, they should be given a leaner sentence by the judge, a slap on the wrist. But those who must be given, there's no slap on the wrist. What's the least sentence? 15 years. 5 to 15. Yeah, so we'll catch these boys and we'll feed them for 5 years. Look after them for 5 years and discharge them. But like I'm saying, maybe we can look rather for the kingpins and deal with them in a major way so that we are able to get something on this whole thing.
As the president of the republic, John Dramani Mahama, and then he made mention of say there are some people they are the masters of the galamsey. Inti se yakwachiche nkra na o se nkra ne de ja punishment ye de be mo e ketewa bi eno ne 5 to 15 years ba mpanyimfo na ankasa mu na o se de ye che wo mo na ye hwede ebesi but up to now nipa ba akwa o mo ani si ni so ye chama wontumi ye yi wontumi free on mu biem so o mo patch se obi ani ho no mu biem a just o de ne ho je galamsey mu ana sese. We are praying that at the end of the day we will see good results. And I was so much for more. I know more here is the BJ show. You do well to subscribe, you share the link, tell us about the BJ show, and the next thing is you do well to leave a comment.